A very good afternoon and thanks for tuning into the midday news on Rajya Sabha television. I'm Aishwarya and here are the headlines. First sitting after extended Christmas break in Rajya Sabha washed out. Upper House adjourns for the day after protests over the issue of construction of dam over Kaveri River, Andhra special status and other issues. Lok Sabha slated to take up a bill criminalizing instant triple talaq among Muslims. House adjourned till 2 p.m. amid disruptions over multiple issues including Rafale and Kaveri today as well. BJP government in Himachal Pradesh completes 1 year. Prime Minister releases a document highlighting state government's achievements. National security and sovereignty paramount, says Finance Minister Arun Jaitley on NIA bursting Islamic State-linked terror module. Credits interceptions of electronic communication for success. Home Minister congratulates intelligence agencies. And India declare on 443 for 7 on day 2 of the Melbourne Test against Australia. Cheteshwar Pujara's century, Virat Kohli and Mayank Agarwal's half centuries contribute to India's solid show. First up, news on winter session of Parliament. The Rajya Sabha has been adjourned for the day following disruptions over multiple issues, including that of the construction of a dam over Kaveri River, among others. Soon after laying of papers and reports of committees, the chairman said that he is disallowing notices under Rule 267 for suspension of rules and that members can raise it under other relevant rules.
As nobody seems to be interested, I have no other option other than adjourning the House for the day. The House is adjourned to meet at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Soon after, members protested by trooping into the well of the House, following which the chairman adjourned proceedings for the day. The House had resumed today after an extended Christmas break. And the Rajya Sabha earlier today made obituary references to the passing away of ex-members N. Gayamjam and J. Narayan Prasad Nishad.
We deeply mourn the passing away of Sri N. Rajangam and Sri Jayanarayan Prasad Nishad. I request the members to rise in their places and observe silence as a mark of respect to the memory of the departed.
Our colleague Akhilesh Suman is now joining us live from Parliament. Akhilesh, it is the first sitting that we had after an extended Christmas break, and it is indeed unfortunate that despite that break and after repeated, the chairman has been repeatedly saying that one must let the House function. In spite of those things, the day was washed out.
Yeah, really, that common members of the Rajya Sabha are always ready and eager to let the House run because they had so many questions and they also have to show to their own state that yes, we are raising the issues of the state and relevant concerns. But that they always tell that it is the party decision that makes them join the chorus of some disruption sometimes. And today, even AIADMK, which is raising the question of Kaveri River from the very beginning of this session, was again with the placard in the House, and again YSR Congress, which is asking for special status for Andhra Pradesh, that also came to disrupt the House. And Samajwadi Party raised the issue of Bulandshahr, a girl, acid was thrown over a girl, and they raised the question of law and order situation in UP. And so Congress is telling that we had already given notice for discussion on Rafale deal, including the JPC, with the demand of JPC. So these are the issues getting mixed up in the Rajya Sabha, and amidst disruptions, it becomes very difficult to run the House smoothly. And I think that might be the reason why Chairman Sri Venkaiah Naidu adjourned the House for the day. Aishwarya.
Right, you stay with us. Akhilesh will come back to you. And Lok Sabha proceedings were again disrupted today over multiple issues. Despite repeated warnings from Speaker Sumitra Mahajan, the Congress, AIADMK and the TDP members continued to stall the proceedings. They stood in the well of the House and sought to raise various issues, including Rafale deal. Soon after the question hour began, Congress leader Mallikarjun Kharge wanted to raise the issue of Rafale deal, but Mahajan said that the matter can be raised during the 0 hour. Besides Congress members who were demanding a joint parliamentary committee probe into the deal, those from the AIADMK members protested against the construction of a dam across Kaveri River, and TDP members sought to raise issues related to Andhra Pradesh. The House was adjourned till noon, after which it commenced again. While disruptions continued, the House was adjourned till 2 p.m. And the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Bill 2018 is listed in the Lok Sabha's list of business today. A discussion on the issue is slated today. That was introduced in the lower house on 17th of December. The BJP has issued a whip to its members to be present in the House. Reports quoting sources are also saying that the Congress also has issued a whip to its members to be present in the House. The bill seeks to protect the rights of married Muslim women and to prohibit divorce by pronouncing talaq by their husbands. The bill will replace the ordinance that was promulgated on 19th of September this year. It makes all declaration of talaq, including in written or electronic form, to be void and illegal. It also makes the declaration of talaq a cognizable offence, attracting up to 3 years imprisonment with a fine.
In India, a secular country, after 70 years of non-discrimination, dignity of life of women, you say talaq, 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 and the marriage ends. Nothing can be more unequal than this. And I'm sure the Lok Sabha, the Parliament, true to this tradition, would rise to occasion. It has nothing to do with party, political divide or ideological divide.
All right, let's go back to our colleague Akhilesh Suman. Akhilesh, as far as Lok Sabha is concerned, of course, the triple talaq bill is slated to be discussed. But considering the disruptions really that we saw in the Lok Sabha this morning, what can we expect?
There is a strategy that is different for Rajya Sabha and different for Lok Sabha as far as the opposition is concerned, because Congress is not disrupting the House in Rajya Sabha, but in Lok Sabha they are raising the issue of Rafale. In Rajya Sabha they didn't raise the issue of Rafale, just they had given the notice, and the House was at the mercy of AIADMK, TDP and YSRC and also Samajwadi Party. But in Lok Sabha, they are raising the issue of Rafale with the demand of JPC. So it is a bit, a strategy of disruption somehow or other. But what I am getting from my sources, and Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, who is the leader of Congress in Lok Sabha, he had told the other day that we will discuss the issue of triple talaq in Lok Sabha, and from that we can expect that House may run at 2 p.m. when the Lok Sabha assembles and discusses the triple talaq bill. And that this is a bill that has been mooted by BJP, but Congress has so many disagreements. So it will be interesting to see that whether Congress raises the issue on the floor of the House, or there is also a strategy or tactics that to walk out of the House by raising the relevant questions. So in parliamentary democracy and in parliamentary functions, there are so many ways to oppose the bill, there are so many ways to show their disagreements. So given the fact that in Lok Sabha the BJP and the NDA had the numbers, so it is in the favor of BJP. But how Congress will associate with the triple talaq issue will be interesting to see, and everyone's eyes and ears are on that today, what happens in Lok Sabha on triple talaq. Aishwarya.
Right. Thank you so much, Akhilesh, for all those updates there. And the Lok Sabha will reconvene at 2 p.m. And after that, we have to wait and watch whether the discussion on the triple talaq bill takes place or not. And on to some other news now. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has said that national security and sovereignty are paramount. Now, reacting to the NIA raids that led to the bursting of Islamic State-linked module and the arrest of 10 people, the Finance Minister said that life and personal liberty will survive only in a strong democratic nation and not in a terrorist-dominated state. In a series of tweets, he also asked whether this crackdown of the terrorist module by the NIA has been possible without interception of electronic communications. He congratulated the investigating agencies for the success. Home Minister Rajnath Singh has also termed it as a big success for the NIA.
NIA को ये बहुत बड़ी कामयाबी है। हमारी ये सब सारी एजेंसीज बधाई की पात्र हैं।
And the National Investigation Agency will produce the people arrested with suspected links to an Islamic State module in a Delhi court today. The central agency achieved this major success on Wednesday, conducting searches across the national capital and Uttar Pradesh and busting a module of the Islamic State that was allegedly planning terror attacks in Delhi and in North India.
In a major breakthrough, the National Investigation Agency on Wednesday uncovered an ISIS-inspired terror module. Teams conducted searches across 17 locations in Uttar Pradesh and New Delhi. In Delhi, the searches were carried out at 6 locations in Seelampur. In Uttar Pradesh, in Amroha, Hapur and Lucknow. A large quantity of explosives, a country-made rocket launcher, 100 mobiles and 135 SIM cards were recovered. NIA officials say the group was planning serial strikes in Delhi and North India. On their list of targets were several political leaders and well-known figures.
इन सर्चेस के दौरान काफ़ी बड़ी मात्रा में एक्सप्लोसिव मटेरियल मिला है, कई वेपन्स रिकवर किए गए हैं और एक कंट्री मेड रॉकेट लॉन्चर भी रिकवर किया गया है। लगभग 7.5 लाख रुपए कैश में रिकवर किए गए हैं। 100 के आसपास मोबाइल फ़ोन्स, 135 के आसपास सिम कार्ड्स, कई लैपटॉप, मेमोरी कार्ड्स और इस तरह की अलग अलग इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइसेस सीज की गई हैं।
The searches were in connection with NIA probe into the ISIS's module called Harkat-ul-Harb-e-Islam. 16 suspects were detained, 10 of them were arrested. 5 people were picked up from Amroha after a joint operation with the UP anti-terrorist squad. 5 others were arrested from Delhi.
अभी तक जो जानकारी है उसके हिसाब से एक विदेश में बैठे हुए एक हैंडलर से ये लगातार टच में थे। अदरवाइज जो ये पूरा मॉड्यूल है, इसमें जो मेन गैंग लीडर है वो मुफ्ती सोहेल है, जो दिल्ली के जाफराबाद इलाके में रहता है, लेकिन वो नेटिव है अमरोहा का और अमरोहा में एक मॉस्क में वो काम करता है और वही इस पूरे ग्रुप को डायरेक्ट कर रहा था।
NIA officials said the module was in touch with foreign handlers whose identity is yet to be established. The group was under surveillance for some time following inputs of their suspicious activities. With inputs from Ravindra Singh Sharan, Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
In midday news, we'll take a very short break here. We'll be right back with more news.